everybody, it's Bunny. Does not look festive in here. Give me just a minute. Oh my god, remembering how to move my limbs. Festive? 3, 2, yes! Festive! Let me compose. I'm back! And let me just, through a quick YouTube search, it appears that in fact I have had 6 other videos that I've come back on this channel entitled I'm Back. So let's just make it the 7th I'm Back vlog. Today's video is probably going to be quite silly. I look extremely haggard and I'm in my big camo shirt. I'm in my big camo tee. My big camo tee. I feel like there has got to be a country and western song out there about a big camo tee. If not, I was trying to list a country and western, country western? What do they call that genre? Is it just country? Have they dropped the western now? Is there no more of that? I was trying to name one guy. Just one guy. Clint Black? That does not sound like a real person's name, okay? Clint Black. That's just too perfect. His name is probably like John. Just John. I don't know, you guys. Okay, I'm back. I have been sick. So sick. You guys, I can't remember if I've ever been this sick ever in my entire life. I'm sure that I have. I don't know if you guys feel like this, where sometimes when you get super sick, it becomes this like sort of fatalistic way of thinking and you're like, I will never get well. I don't think I've ever been this sick before. And like you probably have been that sick and worse like 20 times in your life. But just at that time, in that moment, you feel doomed. And yes, that's where I've been for the past, like, I literally don't even know what day it is. Like, sometimes I say that in a joking, satirical, ha, I want to be quirky kind of way. I literally don't know. Oh God, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I've been dead since Friday, so I'm back. I think I've sort of like thrown up my personality back into my soul. So there's that. How should I start out this video? Maybe with a quick Gatorade review. So first of all, this is not even a review, okay? This flavor, I'm gonna mispronounce it. They just say lime cucumber now. But it's actually in fact called lemon pepino. And this is the world's foremost, greatest flavor of Gatorade. I feel like though the least selected flavor of Gatorade, like literally we'll be on hurricane preparation here and every bottle of water will be bought. And I'm even talking about Perrier, which if you're like down to drinking Perrier in a hurricane, you're in trouble. All the bottles of water, all the flavors of Gatorade, all the flavors of Powerade, and this one will still be on the shelf. How? It's like people literally do not know that this is the chosen flavor, the greatest. It's so great. It's so great. Lemon pepino. Hashtag not sponsored by Gatorade. Gotta keep those fluids. And then we've got this guy, which this flavor always sounds good, okay, because it is glacier cherry. Yeah, I feel like Gatorade is sort of dibble-dabbling into the land of candles. You know, you go to like Yankee Candle and they're like, Angel Whisper Kisses of Snow. What does that smell? What? Then I have to walk through and I have to smell 800 candles when you could literally just say cranberry with a dash of apple pie. And then I would know, yes, don't smell that. But no, glacier cherry. What is glacier? Glacier means nothing to me. I've never seen a glacier. I live in South Texas, okay? I don't know anything about what a glacier. I've never licked a glacier in my life. If that adds flavoring, it's a mystery to me. Flavor sounds somewhat appealing, mostly just because cherry. But this coloring, okay, there is something so it's like cloudy water. Do you know what I mean? Like sea monkeys have died in here and now I'm drinking it. I'm just describing. Ooh, it smells like crushed up, everything smells gourmet to me. I haven't eaten like real food in days. Glacier must mean watered down. Ooh, I'm ASMR now. ASMR Gatorade testing. This is 6 minutes into this video now. My God. Glacier cherry, I honestly recommend it. It's really good, but it does taste like a watered down Starburst, cherry Starburst. Now that I've taken up all your time with that, who's still here? Show of hands. Ooh, let me finally get into this juicy tale, because it is, oh my God. Look, I found, that's where I left you. Oh my God, it's my Minion Instax camera. Wow. Wait, let me take a quick picture of you guys. Then I can be back on my life track, reaching my goals. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, we're ready. Smile. Smile for the picture. Say, no, it's cheese. I was trying to think of something else like clever to say besides cheese. I was like, cheese is too plain. Ooh. Oh my God, there's film. Why did I not think that there was gonna be film in there? Wow, what did I think that was gonna be a picture of? Okay, I don't know what that is forming in that part of the, ooh, this might get twisted. We'll wait for that to develop. You know when you like just set little goals for yourself and it's not super important if you accomplish them, but it's just a little side project that you're trying to do, just to do it? Well, my little pet project has been, I got this album from Urban Outfitters, of all places, that is an Instax picture for 365 days. And so I started that album again, and I was like, this time, I started it on my birthday, and I was like, this time I will not fail. I will take a little picture every single day. And then what do you know? I got sick, and now I feel like I have to start it over again. Do you know how many times I've taken like 2 weeks worth of photos and then missed a day or 2 days, and then I'm like, gotta take all the photos out of the album, because then I don't feel like I've done it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if there's like blanks, it's gonna feel like a failure to me. Like I have to do 365 days, and if I miss a single day, that album is trash to me, and I have to start over. Like, is that a sign of something that I should fix? Probably. I am so sorry. I know that I'm probably gonna get so many comments today about like, oh, she is so weird today. Oh my God. But like literally, I am actually enjoying myself right now. I made a vlog like this on my birthday, which you guys know I have just been historical for doing for the past like 2 years actually, where I film the video and then during the editing process, I somehow think that it's not good enough to post and then I just never post it. So that's what I did to that video, but I've been trying to tell you guys that like ironically before I got super sick, I've been feeling more myself, more like happy, just back to my roots, and just like, I don't know, just like I feel like my full personality is back and I don't want to come here and like water myself down anymore to try and like appeal to a lot of people and like always seem that I'm like some kind of put together person. I think even when I'm attempting to be a put together person, it doesn't really come across that way. So here I am, I'm a big giant mess, but I like to have fun, and I don't know, some days I feel like more like kind of weird than other days, and some days I do feel like I am a lot of structure. I feel like I'm like having to sit down and just like explain. I feel like every single person in the world is like this, but for whatever reason, like sometimes it doesn't necessarily translate that well on YouTube, and then I don't know, like maybe because I have been open and honest before about the fact that I do have anxiety and depression, I think then it's like really easy for people to just go down that path and try and say like, oh, she's just getting crazy, which like I'm no crazier now than I was like the day I started this YouTube channel. So yeah, there's that. Now we are going to talk about maybe some not so fun stuff, and now I'm realizing that maybe I should put some kind of disclaimer. I just got knocked on my butt, and like I said, I'm not willing to commit that it's like the sickest I've ever been in my life, but definitely this gave me a run for the money. And I guess we still don't 100% know what it was, because this kind of stuff is just like, we'll just say that roughly I got like the worst case of food poisoning that I've personally ever had in my life. Ultimately narrowed down, they think that I had like E. coli or like staph, which I didn't even know you could get staph from like bad food. I know this is disgusting. Like this is, oh my God. Okay. So it was like in between Friday and Saturday, and like literally we were imminently getting on the road to go to LA. And this is the biggest bummer because I'm supposed to be in Los Angeles right now for the first time in, I think, 4 years. I don't think I've been to LA since 2015. Oh my God, I had this whole marathon trip planned out with like once in a lifetime opportunities. One exciting thing I was doing with YouTube, which I don't even think I can tell you about, but it's not happening yet. It sucks so bad. I can't, like, oh my God, what does that guy say? Like, my disappointment is immeasurable. Dogman and I had everything packed in the car, like all of our clothes, all of my camera, everything was packed. And I was finishing up one video project that I had due for approval. And I was like already running late on the deadline. It was like a really challenging video. You guys will see it in a couple of days. I think it turned out really good, but it's like I was constantly like delayed getting started on this project because I was waiting for like wigs and props and all this stuff to come in the mail. And so like basically it came down to the wire, and I was like finishing up the final touches. Like, oh, I gotta stop and take a drink. Like, I'm still getting winded. I bet my heart rate is like still, oh my God, 115. Ugh, I've heard that that's not good. We were like putting on the finishing touches. Just today is gonna be a weird day for me. I'm really trying to get into the swing of things. Literally today is the first day I've been out of bed in probably like 5 days. I still have eyeliner on from the experience that I'm talking to you guys about now. That's how crusty I am. Basically, I had to put the finishing touches on this video, and I had to submit it before I could get on the road. Still not flying for other health reasons, which really make me sound insane. I told you guys this story like a million years ago about how like I've got this like weird sinus thing. We're not even gonna get into that today. So basically, it's still like I have to like drive anywhere I'm going. Literally, I had just pressed send to transfer this file to my agent, and like if you've ever just all of a sudden it's like you're well, you're sick, that's exactly what it was like. I was kind of holding out hope, and I was like, oh, you know, maybe we'll just delay getting on the road for a couple hours, like maybe just a little something is not agreeing with me, or like, I mean, sometimes I feel like I can overdo it with caffeine, or like that day I had like really quickly been just kind of like eating and then like drinking coffee. I don't know. Anyway, super sick, and like I progressively just continued to get sicker and sicker and sicker. I mean, I don't even, you can imagine. Finally, I was just like, I have got to go to the hospital, which is never anything that I want to utter, because that is definitely, this is just all my anxiety is. Everybody always thinks I've got this type, social anxiety, whatever. I do not. Like, I strictly have like medically induced anxiety. I am so scared of getting sick. I am scared of being sick. I am scared of loved ones getting sick. I am scared of like having to go to the hospital. It's just like, it is like a 10. I knew I had to go to the hospital. Like there was like no two ways around it, which I feel like that is kind of the wild thing about anxiety sometimes, or at least for me. Literally every single person is different, but I will just, it's like the fear that I have of something in my mind is always a billion times worse than whenever I actually have to be there. I feel like by the time I was there, like I was just so sick. You know, when you're just so out of it and you're just like, well, whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. That is about where I was. The next thing that I'm about to say is actually like why part of the reason why I'm making this video. Part of me literally, and this is what I was trying to get out in the whole, I'm sure, long-winded spiel of my birthday vlog, is that I do greatly miss this kind of stuff. I miss these like informal tea vlogs, just where we talk and we hang out about stuff that is inconsequential, nothing exciting and popular going on here, but it's just, I felt like this was kind of like the meat and potatoes of my channel. Community has always been the number one most important, most exciting thing to me about YouTube. Like, without you guys, without the Swamp family, without our community, without our friendship, I am talking to myself in a room. It's like I feel like that has been how I've lost myself and my community and stuff a great deal, because I'm not just like hanging out with you guys as much anymore. That's another conversation for another day. But I don't know. I think it was like because I was trying to do that maybe I upset some people on Instagram, and so now that's why I'm kind of like, I don't even know if you guys or how many of you guys even saw this post on Instagram, but at some point while I was in the hospital, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know where I was at. And I guess there's like a million ways that I could have done it differently, or I could have done it better, but let's face it, I was literally hooked up to like 3 different machines at any given moment. And I was like, I don't know, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're out of it. If you're in the hospital, you're not, you know, do you know what I'm saying? And Dogman was there and I ran it by him, and like, he didn't think that it was like too disturbing. But anyway, like over the past XYZ, like I've been sick and I've like been in and out of the ER or whatever. And I just normally don't talk about it anymore. Like, I feel like I used to tell you guys like when I was sick, and then like, oh, I'm back, and like, you know, there was kind of like this whole thing, or I was like posting frequently enough that if I was gone for like 4 or 5 days, you guys would be like, oh my God, where is she? And so yeah, I don't know, it was like out of the drive to do that I made this post. But like basically what I did is I had an IV or whatever, I took a black and white picture of my arm, and then I put like a giant emoji over where the needle was. Should I just say the no bad thing? Like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, this is where I get like kind of confused, is because like all the time, like the past couple years, for instance, like people have been like, tell us more about your real life, your real experiences, the real you, real, like we want more real, right? And then I feel like my real maybe isn't right. I don't know, like, cause I'm like, oh, well this, like, I'm just real, this is where I'm really at. This is what's really going on. But I did want to like censor it, you know? I mean, I had a big honkin' emoji, black and white, big honkin' emoji like over this. I just posted that black and white picture, and I don't even remember what the caption was. It was like, this is not how I intended this weekend to go. It was something that seemed witty to me at that moment. And honestly, at that point in time, we hadn't got any of the blood work results back. Like I didn't even know. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I had food poisoning, but I didn't know, you know? So it's not like I could have posted specifically like, I've got E. coli with a touch of this. Like I didn't know. And so like I had kind of intended to just like post that picture as a placeholder, and then like maybe like update the caption, or honestly, I probably didn't think it out that much. I just thought like, oh, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to update people where I really was. And like, I've seen stuff like that on my feed numerous amounts of times. I don't know. It just never, I don't know. But like, I was looking at the comments one time while I was on a bathroom break, and Dogman was kind of looking at the comments, and they were like overwhelmingly positive. But then like a lot of people were like arguing with each other, like over how disturbing or not disturbing, or like all kinds of stuff. And then I just felt bad, so then I just deleted it. Now I'm just kind of having like a Reddit, like, am I the artichoke moment? Like, I don't know if that was bad, if that is what you guys mean when y'all ask me to share more real things. I don't know. If you were on Instagram and you did see that and it did disturb you, like, 100%, I'm very sorry. Like, I didn't mean for it to be disturbing. Like, I very much like was still like trying to censor it. Like, I don't think it's any more like attention seeking than anything else on social media is like, all of social media is attention seeking in some way or another. Like, I don't think anybody posts, do you know what I'm saying? Likes, you right? Oh, I feel like I'm talking too much. Like, I'm dizzy. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought I was like way better today. Like, when I woke up, like, I felt so much better. I feel like I'm dehydrated. I'm honestly feeling wiped, which is very sad, because all I've done is sat in this chair today, talk and sort of gesticulate a little bit. Mostly I do feel bad, like if I did upset anybody with that post, like that was not my intention. I feel like being real is like a balance. I don't know. What is like sharing without oversharing? What is the right kind of sharing? I feel like I had to take a break because I was kind of getting out of breath. And in all honesty, I don't know what my last statement was. Let's take a quick peek at what is that? Oh, that's my own elbow. Okay. I was like, what is this mysterious potato-like thing? Look at how spooky this photo is, okay? And look at that. This is horrifying. I'm so glad that this is day one of my 365-day Instax photo journey journal. There we go. I feel like I used up my whole day's energy already, and it's just back to bed, which I've been like so busy lately that you would think I would enjoy a long, nice bed rest. But I'm kind of starting to get stir crazy. If any of you guys have any binge watching suggestions, let me know down below, or any YouTube channels I should check out. I feel like I have run the gambit of all my favorites. I feel like that's why I get so bummed now that like most people only upload once a week now. I do miss the days when everybody would just upload like once a day, because then I was like, yeah, I've got like all my favorite channels to watch all the time. I feel like everybody's like gone down run road. I'm Scooby-Doo. Everyone's gone down run road, and I am just, my tastes, what are they? They're not trendy. Any minute now, they're gonna come out and you are obsolete. If you know that reference, we are like a next level of friendship. I still can't eat any food that I enjoy. I think I'm still on the brat diet, which that's bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. Is that like a universal thing? Because I know we have like Swamp Fam it like all over the globe. So if you guys like call that something somewhere else, or maybe you even have different foods, that would be so exciting. We can share, we can swap like sickness tips. That doesn't sound too fun, but we can swap sickness tips in the comments down below. I'm gonna be in the background getting better. I'm like so out of breath. I'm sure you guys can tell. I kind of misgauged my amount of health today. Good news is at least like all of these really good videos, I think they're really good, but I filmed some really good videos before I got sick, and they are going to be coming out now this weekend because they have been ready to be uploaded, and I've been too sick to even upload. I haven't even turned on my computer in like probably, I don't know, 4 days or so now, 4 or 5 days. New videos coming soon. I've got a lot of fun stuff planned. And Halloween is coming. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Is today's video possibly enjoyed? Is it possibly enjoyable? I am going directly back to bed, where I probably belong for a couple more days. But also, like, just expect more stuff like this, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I know I've said this 10 times before where I'm like, I'm just gonna get back to doing what I like to do. But this time I mean it. And it's not like when I said it all those million times before I didn't mean it. I feel like just kind of like getting back to myself. This definitely has been a journey over the past couple of years. And this, I don't know, this is a different vlog for a different day. I shouldn't even try and go down this road today. I feel like in order to like get better, to rediscover yourself, it's a process, and you're gonna say things with conviction, but maybe you're not ready to carry that conviction out yet. And everything is kind of like a process, you know, like you gotta give yourself, when you're working on yourself, you gotta give yourself room to fail and to not beat yourself up about it too much. Because if you do that, you just kind of like make the situation worse. And that's a different vlog for a different day. I don't even know how to do an outro. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today and for watching, for having a Gatorade vlog with me today. I'm sorry I've been ramble, scrambled eggs, but also I'm not sorry at all, because it's like, it's life. You know what I'm saying? It's a process, and I just felt like coming and hanging out with you guys today, and this is where I'm at today. My energy's all over the place. I'm all over the place. I feel like I've been trying to talk faster than my mouth and my brain can keep up. I feel like I've gotten, what's the word? Like green under the gills. Isn't there like 500 of those different slogans where it's like, you're looking a little, I literally can't think of another one right now except for green under the gills. I'm feeling it. I need some Gatorade. I'm gonna go. This is way long. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a nice 10-minute vlog. Never. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being Swamp Family. I love you guys so much, and I will see you again tomorrow from the past.